Okay, so this is our LLTS game against NWatson. The format is WR, it's round one, and we're going first. There's a long hauler on the trade row, a convoy bot, and some bigger cards. Probably blue here looking very good. We've got nothing, we're just going to explore. And then it's NWatson's turn. They pick up the long hauler with a 4. And then drop some more blue, so blue's looking really good here. We've got a 5, and whilst we could load up on explorers and chase, don't really want him or her to get convoy bot plus long hauler because we're onto a kicking there. So convoy bot, always a great pickup, really works on damage and scrap. I'm going to pick up another explorer, like maybe we can luck into a peacekeeper. We are turning the shuffle before they are, so we'll see what happens, but we do not. We get the convoy bot on top. They pick up patrol boat. I guess in deck 1, patrol boat's not always my favorite, but because of long hauler, it makes it a really good combination there. Because if you do get the patrol boat, which hurts your trade there, and you get the long hauler as well, then you're just guaranteed anything. We're going to scrap the Viper. It's still early enough that I think this is the right call. We do want to try and pick up one of the bombs, and whichever one they don't pick up, whether it's Peacekeeper or Federation battleship, picking up another Explorer and getting rid of our Vipers is gonna help us try and get there. So we've got Peacekeeper money, but there's Long Hauler, so that one is out. And whilst you could look at Warpgate Cruiser, and I don't like it, I could have picked up the base as well, but we want to be moving fast and scrapping. And so what we do is we just load up on Explorers, and we really want to try and hit that Fred. We are not going to do it this turn, whilst Watson picks up a Predator and the yellow. I'm not a huge fan of the yellow card there, but there's another patrol boat, and this absolutely spells death if we can't pick it up, so we have to remove it from them. Now we'll get rid of a scout, because if we don't pick up a bomb this deck, we're probably just getting rid of our explorers anyway and going to town. So we're gonna get rid of that explorer, and we've got a 6. That's base money. Predator again, and then the solar skiff for Watson, and that's about it. So we're going to pick up the blue base. I don't want them having all that ally ability, and it's some soak, and it might allow us to top something with the patrol boat, so we'll see. But we do have an 8. The bottom card is Frontier Hawk, so we were guaranteed a 7 at this stage in our deck. We'll have to see what they get. They do get the Peacekeeper and Patrol Boat combination. They're going right up on Authority. We are down to 50 versus 31. Now, you could argue for the Incinerator here, but Fred's such a swing, and we need to stabilize. Fred's going to continue our velocity. And whilst the Long Hauler is a threat to topping Incinerator, I don't think I can, in all good conscience, leave Fred here, because that's a huge kicking if we don't get it. We're going to pick up more scrap, try and ally a convoy bot, and try and scrap out with the life gain of authority gain of Fred. We might just get there, especially with a patrol boat. Patrol boat comes out, but it's not got the support to pick up Incinerator. Picks up a Warpgate Cruiser. We're just going to cycle. We do get rid of the scout there. We'll pick up the cargo, because that is starting to look like some good combinations with Warpgate Cruiser and Starbudge that we don't want to see. We've got Fred not being bottomed, which is good. Peacekeeper comes out though, and there's base money. Still looking like we're up against it. It's 42 against 20. So we are going to top here the again, thinking about the velocity of the deck, we're going to top the orbital platform, we're going to scrap out, and we're going to just pass the turn. Bottomed the convoy, which is unfortunate, but because we've topped orbital, we'll be getting something into the discard pile to work with. Nothing really for Watson there, and so we're just going to carry on truck in, we're going to scrap out our scout, and off we go. So this is a decent turn now with two draws to then warp gate cruise into some more damage, pick up a Peacekeeper, and this looks, frankly, really bad at 44.5. The thing is, though, as well, is that that's pretty much all the damage that Watson's got in the deck. So we're now free to pick up some more velocity. Does leave a Pulverizer on the row. We did bottom Federation Battleship, Frontier Hawk, and the Scrapper. They've got a base, which they'll use for the trade to pick up Pulverizer. And here we can have a free scrap. Watson could have a good top of deck here, so we've got 2 turns to get to Fred again. Now, if we don't and they do, we're dead. So also the incinerator is a real concern. So what we're going to do is we're going to top the plasma, the bot miner. We're going to scrap out incinerator. We're going to scrap that out, scrap that, and we are going to scrap Fred here to. Whilst it's one of our best ways of winning the game, it's also, there's no guarantee we're going to see our next deck. So we have to respect that, and we're just gonna get rid of her, because we know that the bottom of the deck holds lots of trade, which is why we have to get rid of Incinerator. Warp Gate Cruiser is the card that's drawn into a Predator, hits us down to 19. I'm just going to cycle. And then we're going to cycle again, get a little bit of defense. This is pretty good. See a convoy bot, excellent scrap out, gain a bit of authority. 22 plays 17. It looks like we're turning it around now. Right now, if Watson doesn't draw anything, and there's about 8 starters I think in their deck at this stage, we have lethal with board in hand. But they get the base, Predator, and the damage from the base gets rid of orbital platform and the other cycle base. We're going to scrap out. It's a discard, and it's really close here. Now we still don't have enough in this hand. They can pulverize, but only a small amount. Then they draw into Peacekeeper, and we've got 8. So the patrol boat base combination here is going to get us 5 authority. We're going to top the plasma bot so that we have pretty much guaranteed 5 damage with that Frontier Hawk bottoming. And so really it's now down to how much has Watson drawn. Got the base again, got the Star Barge, which doesn't ally and betrays Watson, gets rid of our base, but we'll draw into 13. It's close, but it's not enough. So we're going to patrol boat in 15-5. So again, depends on the draw. Peacekeeper comes out, patrol boat comes out, Predator comes out. Nothing else though, just a Viper, and we have enough in hand now. Really tight game. Pretty happy with how I played, I think. Based on that start, the long hauler was such a gift, and we were lucky that they didn't pick up Peacekeeper and Federation Battleship, because we would have been absolutely toast. So good game, Watson. Good luck in the bottom row, and we'll see you again maybe in the next tournament, or this one.